Hello and welcome to my channel, Distinctive Crochet. My name is Priscilla and I would like to thank all my new subscribers for coming to check me out and all my returning subscribers for spending some time with me. All right, everyone. So today I am just here to share with you how to place a watermark on your video. This may be helpful anytime when you are not shown in your own video. So if you are doing a screen recording or if you're doing a tutorial, then you may want to place a watermark on your video so that people know this is your content. Um, so your watermark could be anything. It could be your if you have a logo, or if you want to use your thumbnail picture that you have for your YouTube channel. Whatever you decide, you can put on your video. Or if I've seen other people put a watermark while they are on screen for like subscribe or different things like that. Okay, so today I am going to show you how I place the watermark on my videos. So I am using the Filmora software and I am using a Windows computer. So I'm not for sure if this is going to work for everyone, but this is how I do mine, and it may be helpful to you um, because some things could be similar. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have all of my things already put in my media file, and this is the watermark picture that I am going to be using. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and grab it and bring it down into my line or film strip. So I'm just going to bring that down. Now, for my software here, there's this slider bar, and if you do this, it'll shrink everything down, or if you go like that, it'll shrink everything back up. So this is very helpful when you're doing a watermark, because you want the watermark to be on the entirety of your video. At least for me, I would like it to be on the entirety of my video. So I am going to place it there. Now, I do have a lot of different things going on. So I want to make sure it's not in line with anything else. So as I can see, I do have things on the next two lines. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring it up to the third one, because if I do anything with that, that'll knock it out of place. So I brought it up to the third one. And so this is very helpful when you're dragging things across. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it a little bigger, because it will shrink down, and that's not going to be good. So now I can just go ahead and slide this down a little bit, and now to make it nice and easy for me just to drag it, oops, just to drag it all the way across. So I just need to double click and make sure I'm dragging it. Okay, so now it's going to match up with the end of my outro. So that's where I'm going to stop it there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to resize my picture. Of course, you're not going to be able to see anything with it at this size. So I'm just going to click on my picture, and then I'm going to use my arrows to resize it. So this is a good idea to put it down somewhere where it's not going to be too um, distracting for the video, especially if you're doing a tutorial. But at the same time, you still want to be in a place where it will be seen. Okay, so it's going to be like that through the entirety of my video. So if I just run through, you can see it stays there in place. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, you may have noticed that my settings over here have changed. I am not any longer in my media file where I have all my media. It has taken me to different options for my image. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to click on where it says compositing, and I'm just going to click on that, and then it brings me to this option here where it says opacity. So that is just going to lighten up my picture and help it to blend in. So I'm just going to subtract from the opacity of my picture until I get something where I can see it, but it's still allowing me to see what's going on behind as well. So I don't want to lose it completely, and it may depend on what kind of background you have. Also, you may have to have it a little bit darker for some and lighter for others, because if I go all the way down, then I'm going to lose it completely. So I'm thinking of right around 50%, a little bit, is pretty good so far. And I can just drag through the video just to see. And it's in the same spot pretty much, so um, I could move it up there in the blue part, and then it looks a little bit better. So I think I'm pretty happy with that, how it looks all the way across. So yes. All right, so we'll just go ahead and leave it right there. So it is visible, but it's not distracting or in the way of anything. And it still allows people to know that this is a distinctive crochet video, because they are doing sampling of videos a lot lately. So it still allows me to have my watermark there. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to do for that. I'm just going to click OK, and it brings me back into my media file. So now I can go ahead and finish any editing that I may have to do. Um, and like I said, you can do this with any picture. This is actually just a screenshot that I had taken and used for my thumbnail picture. And so I also put it here on my videos anytime I'm doing a tutorial or a screenshot. I'm sorry, screen recording. So you can do this, like I said, with any picture if you want to do it with your logo or just anything that you might want to have featured on your video um, as a watermark. So that's pretty much all you have to do. Please let me know if this was helpful to you, and let me know if you'll try it out in the comment section down below. So yes, and if you might have any more questions on basic editing or maybe tips for doing YouTube, please leave it in the comments below. Also, if I know anything about it and if I'm able to, I won't have a problem making a video to help you out. All right, so thanks again for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.